So this is going to be a quick video about how you can route your cable through this road PSA1 clean and neat, no cable out dangling. So this is what you're going to need for this. The tools you're going to need are pretty screwdriver, L key. That key will depend on the head that you get. So you can either use both sides of the head, either way you won't go wrong. And you will need a soldering iron to disconnect the wires from the cable. You open the top of the cable and take a picture so you know which side you need to how the wires are connected. So when you are ready to connect them back, you know where each of the wire goes. Okay, that's why you need to take the picture. Once you're done removing it, straighten out the wire. Once you're done with that, the next step is to take that out and prepare to loop the wire through the insert hole on the PSA1 through the opening on the top bar. Feed the wire through the hole and get it out at the other end. It's pretty easy. Just be careful you don't pull too hard on the cable. You just have to be easy with it so you don't damage the cable. Just go easy on it and make sure it's pulling freely. Don't pull too hard that you can cut the wire inside. So make sure they are freely moving and you'll be good to go. So once you're done with that, at the end, at the top of the PSA1, the wire that is going to be connecting to your microphone, that you could leave like 6 inches or more, depending on how tall your mic will be. You should do that to your preference. Okay, in my own case I'll be leaving like maybe 7 inches or 8. So once you're done with that, you have to bend the PSA1, wrap the cable around it just like so. That way you don't get much strain on the cable when you pass it through the other second part of the feed like I'm doing now. So you send it out, pass it through. Once you're done, get it out at the other end just like we did in the first part. You take it out, be careful with the cable again, make sure you don't put too hard so you don't break the cable inside. You create a little loop around here at the joint. That way when you move around the PSA1, when you have your mic moving it around, that will not create too much tension, so it's going to be loose. That will prevent the cable from damage. That's really important. And once you're done with that, the next thing we need to do now is to connect back the wire. The next thing is to actually put back what you disassemble. But I would say before you disassemble all this, it's better you try feeding the cable without removing them. I think you should be able to do that because in my case I don't know. So try as much as possible to pass the cable through without removing those plates. You may not need to remove them. You may not. So when you're done with that, the next thing is take back as you disassemble the cable. Just put everything back from the locking knobs, straighten out the mouth and make sure everything is lined back the way they were take out. Okay, then you are ready to solder back the wire as you took them out. Okay, make sure the wires are correctly soldered back, make sure they are appropriately put together, and make sure they have a good contact. Once you're done with that, you are ready to put the connecting pin back to the housing and put everything together, and you are pretty done. Once you do this, that should be the end of what you need to do. I don't think this should be more than 30 minutes, maybe maximum of 45 minutes to get this done, and you will have a really nice clean PSA boom arm. You just have to feed the cable through and you'll be good to go. In my case, I love it because I really don't like how I put the wire, tape it around the bar. I really don't like it. So after everything, the cable is adjustable. You can adjust the cable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're thinking of buying the blue compass and you already have the PSA1, you could just save some money and try this out. Even though the blue compass is good, but the road is a very solid boom and pole, and I try to keep mine. So until next time, see you guys, enjoy, bye.